Failure is a friend of indiscipline. Many live from failure to failure. They can't get up financially or have successful relationships or a good home. They can't get success in some or in every part of their lives because they have adopted indiscipline, a life without rules and disorder. Let's see what the Holy Scriptures say in the book of Hebrews. For whom the Lord loves, he chastens. This is interesting. At first, people who are immature will understand this as, if you love me, you won't be harsh on me. If you love me, you will understand me, have empathy, and so on and so forth. Am I right? But look what is written. For whom the Lord loves, he chastens. For what son is there whom a father does not chasten? Why is chastening an expression of love? If you reflect about it, you can understand that because you love that person and they are going wrong, then because you love them and because you know better, you will correct them. You will tell them, don't go there. Go through this path. And if you have authority over that person, you will even forbid them. You say, I forbid you. As parents, forbid their children. No, you won't go out. No, you won't go to such a place. But this is not evil. The children see the parents as evil. But this is out of love. The love that corrects, that wants the best for the person. And he goes on saying, but if you are without chastening, of which all have become partakers, which means all who are loved, then you are illegitimate and not sons. If someone wants to live without discipline, without rules, so this person is saying, I don't want anyone ruling over me, anyone watching me, or giving orders. So what does the Bible say? What God's saying? If you want to live like this, what you want is to be an illegitimate son and not a son. You don't want your father or mother. You want to be illegitimate. Are you sure that that's what you want? Yes, because as an illegitimate son, you won't have a father to help you. But your life will be much worse when you need help. So we understand, because of this, and many other passages in the Scriptures, that failure is a friend of indiscipline, just as success is a child of discipline. Success is a child of order. When you look at the beginning of the Bible, right at the first page of the Bible, at the creation, in Genesis, you see God's order coming to action. When he says that the earth's condition was void and formless, total disorder, there was darkness, there was a void. So God does the first action of creation. Let there be light. He creates the light. He determines the creation of light. Why? That there must be vision, clarity, that you may be able to see clearly. And this is the first step for those who want to succeed. They must have light. They must have an enlightened understanding. They have their understanding blinded, darkened, as the Scriptures say. full of darkness. So that a change may happen, there must be light. People even use that expression. What is the universal symbol of the word idea? It's a light bulb. I had an idea, then a light bulb goes on. So before the idea, there was darkness. Now there is an idea, light comes, enlightened the understanding, then a new way of thinking comes about. A solution was created. So the first step of God in the creation was to create the light. And straight after, he started to separate things. He started to set order to things. He said, there will be a star to govern the day and another star to govern the night. He separated the sun from the moon. The waters will be in a certain place and the earth at another. So he separated the waters from the earth. He started to place the animals in certain places. The birds will be for the air. These ones will be for the sea, the fish. These ones will be for the ground. God set everything in its due place. He used order and discipline. So he created what was perfect. There was perfection. And now you can understand why, when God created man and the woman, there at the Garden of Eden, he gave them a rule. You will manage everything. All the earth I give in your hands. Whatever you want to do, you shall do. You take care of it, but there's a rule. There's a law. You won't be able to do everything. You can't touch this tree. So there was a rule that man and woman may learn discipline, order. And everything in this world started to crumble after sin. Why? Because man disobeyed. So this fact shows us that when someone disobeys, when they disrespect the rules, then they bring to themselves failure. And the same happens in families. What is betrayal? Betrayal is the breaking of a rule. Which rule? When two people get married, they are committing themselves to be faithful to each other. I will be faithful to you. I will be exclusive to you. It is a rule to a marriage. But when you betray, then this law is broken, and failure in the marriage happens. And just as natural laws, there are laws that don't need to be in the Constitution. They are in our hearts. It doesn't matter the country, the nationality, the age, the culture. These laws are in human hearts. It's wrong to kill for every culture and nation. It's wrong to steal. Anyway, these are rules that are written on our hearts. But when someone disrespects these rules, the natural rules, rules that are in our hearts, also laws from your nation, from your institution, the family, these will generate problems to you, because failure is a friend of indiscipline. So you ask yourself, why doesn't my life move forward? Why am I finding it hard to move on? I'm just walking in circles. My advice is to observe if you have been disobeying the laws that could have helped you to have success. Maybe you are disrespecting your own principles or others' principles that you haven't embraced yet. Observe this. Whether God's laws, natural laws, common sense laws, the laws where you are. If you are a young person, and you are always fighting with your parents, most probably is because you are disrespecting the laws of your parents' home. You live with them. They gave birth to you. You are subject to their laws. So do you want to have a balanced home? You must respect them, obey. You must be disciplined, that you may have a balanced home and also have benefits, because discipline brings benefits. Observe where you have been disrespectful, where you are allowing your will to prevail and you only do what you feel and not what is right. Correct this. Start to live under the discipline, especially in God's discipline. And then all you need after this change is that in due time that the seeds of discipline will bring you the fruits of success to you. Do this. If you apply it, you will see the result. In other words, you stop being an illegitimate child and you start to be a child of God. If today's video helped you and you know someone that could benefit from it, share it with them, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you may do so now. See you later.